Good morning.
Good morning. What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? I see you, Don. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Welcome, you guys. Breakfast Club live on YouTube as well. I want to get it on Facebook at the same time, but right now we're live on YouTube as well. Welcome, Brian. Diehards, Jacob, ready to go. Dr. Kelsey here with you guys on another Breakfast Club day where we go live, trade analysis, a little bit of everything. And if you're on YouTube, welcome YouTube. You know, everything that we do, our disclaimers in the description below. Our Amazing Academy, which you just saw, is a part of what you can be a part of to learn this skill. So we got to have a whole lot of great stuff happening here as we get ready to go into the market. I don't know if you guys caught that GU. Got that GU. I had to redo my TP2 smash. Let's get it. I put an analysis for the week out, and can y'all hear me okay? Is everything coming through good?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So yeah, I put this video out, and you know, Jacob, you on here is like, I think I talked about this before about sticking to your bias. Now we're gonna get a nice pullback. We could have caught this bounce. We're gonna get a pullback. This is a buy in the making right now for at least about 20 pips. So we can come back to this line right here. But going back to what I'm talking about, if anybody want to jump in, if it come back down here, we can get a buy right here. Potential buy going in. You can go in about, I don't know, everything that we say on here that has something to do with profits or earnings. No income claims here if you're watching this live. But I called this cell part of our Telegram group as well. If you're watching this live or recorded as well, you can ask anybody that is sharing this particular session on their YouTube or their Facebook page or whatever. You can get that information from them as well as our academy. But we called this particular trade on a video, and we've got a gentleman on here. We've got some amazing gentlemen on here, some nice traders. But we called this trade, and we were looking at this zone right here. We were looking for price to break this zone, close and retest for those who understand what that means. We're looking for price to come down here and get a candle to next candle to close. And we didn't get it. So we were looking for this. As you can see over here, they can move that. We're looking for a candle close here, come up and retest and stay below our zone. So this is what we call the trade. So all this that happened up here, we weren't in. And that's the thing that you got to remember. Let me take off these super trend as well. So when we're talking about structure, so when it pulled back, it's like I'm not going to chase the market because my bias is a sell. I mark it up. I look at this big old bearish flag correction type pattern here. Okay, you can see how price came down and then now it pulled back and gave a bearish correction. So my thinking is that, okay, when this is done, when this correction is over, we're going to get a continuation. And that's what we got. That's what we got. But before we got that continuation or starting to get this continuation, we had this pullback. And the thing about the pullback, if you never know how far they're going to go back. You never know. So you can kind of, use your fib, get an idea. It did break through our 61, which is our golden zone area. I didn't quite get to the 78, but had some liquidity that it grabbed in this area here, came back up and got that, and then was knocked down because of the news. So it was already bearish. It was already in a bearish correction waiting to come out. So all we had to do was just wait. And that's the part Jacob's good at. That's the part, all of us need to be good at, that when you do a markup on a trade, it may not do it when you want it to do it. And that's okay. You have to just be patient enough to wait. This was like a 60 pip. So it wasn't quite a swing trade. More of almost, it did take more than a day, but it was more or less like a day trade or whatever, 50, 60 pips. But it just took forever to do that. And now we're getting this area in the demand zone where we're going to get a pullback. I like to use my RSI for these deeps. They say 30, normal range is 30. I like anything deeper than 30 because if I know if I get something deeper than 30, we're going to get a nice pullback. As you can see, if you're catching that bounce, and I'm on it. So at 9 o'clock, we're on the 30-minute. We'll probably get a nice little pullback, and then it'll continue on down. Because now we are breaking structure and zone after zone. We broke that low. We're trying to break this low right here. So if it closes, the goal is to, even if it goes back up, is to get that candle to close back below this zone right here. So I wouldn't be trying to sell here. I would actually be looking for another pullback. I would be looking for something like this to scale back in. Okay, so if we get something like that, and we get a candle, a little correction, a little flag, bearish flag here. Or like what Brian says a lot, we can get half back. This kind of not wasn't like a strong 30-minute or hour or news where it just really gave us a nice long uh, fundamental move because of the news. So it probably wouldn't give us half back. But if it did, it'd have to break up. It would have to break some zones to get back up there. It would have to break this zone, and it'd have to come back up in the golden zone, even if it just came back to that zone. So we're gonna watch that, but I think we're gonna get a nice little pullback now. It did hit TP2, so this was explained in the video. So if you guys see me drop a video, um, in the chat, especially in the beginning of the week, take a look at it. You don't have to take all the trades, but whatever which one you do take, that's the one you want to stick with. Let's go ahead and look at the forex factory. I use that for news. Forex factory. We did EU kind of wicked our TP twice, and then so if you did get in that trade, I'll go over that as well. It did hit wicked it twice, so you're in profit a lot. But if you're not going to manage your trade, then you got into some minutia. Let's just put it like that. So we had this news here. This is with the non-farm unemployment, which was good. So that will probably push the DXY up. We'll go over that. Unless Jacob, if you already got it marked up, I can let you take the show for the DXY and go over that if you want. And then, but we did that GDP, which we know is can be skewed with many things. They can have coffee this time around in, and they can take coffee out. I mean, they can put whatever they want in to make them numbers look like they want them to look. But it was low, but I don't think that probably affected the big push that the DXY, because we were going over that in that ascending channel. And I know I didn't get a chance to look at it, Jacob. Did it push back up from the bottom?
Yeah, it was pushing up. I have it marked up, but I'm on my mobile hotspot right now. For some reason, I don't have Wi-Fi. So
Okay.
so trading view for me on the computer is slow. Very, very, very slow.
Okay. So we'll go to it and we'll take a look at it. We got news, pending home sales at 10 o'clock. And we'll be looking for the NASDAQ and the S&P move for our forex. Then we got crude oil at 10:30. So pretty much all of what was going to move this morning at 8:15. I did make about $80 on GU, no income claims on this on the GU move here. But see how we got that bounce. Brian, did you get in it?
No, Doc, I did not.
So we're up 13 pips. So a standard is $130. I mean, you could trade a standard, man, on forex. I know you could, based off what you trade on with Nas.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
that would have been $130 for you. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Y'all see the screen big like I've been using the screen, Or is it like this? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm.
No, it's a big.
Now yeah, you get a big screen now. All right. So, well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I called that trade. Don, you see, I've called that trade. So, Don, welcome to the Breakfast Club. That was a trade call in the Telegram, but I just called this live trade. So, you can demo as well. Ain't nothing wrong with demoing until you get your bearings, until you get your confidence up. Hey, the best way to do is demo. But if you're ready to go, this could have been a nice live call trade, which we did call on. Did you take it, Jacob?
No.
Well, you know what? Let's go 3 for 3. I called it and I didn't even take it either. Oh, Lord have mercy. But that was a live call right there, baby. And we're up and it hit the TP. We said just go back to the original first TP, smack them 20 pips and get out. So that would have been a quick $200 for anybody that was trading a standard, and that took all but what, about 10 minutes. So you're going to get some of these type of calls. You may see some calls on that we're going to be maybe looking at around 9:30. So we usually just go over what we've been, if anything was called, we go over the news, we go over the crypto, any particular trades that we were looking at, or anybody has anything they want to talk about, we can go over it on these calls. So GU played out, it's a winner trade, but I'm sitting in this morning. Oh, ready to go, but you're sitting in. Okay, yeah, this was your first time. Let me leave my chat up so I can see. All right. Anybody have any questions, they can drop them in the chat as well. All right, so let's go ahead. We looked at the news. Let's also go ahead and look at why you would have been in some minutia. That's the new word here for EU. So you can see, now I call this on the 15-minute. I called this trade on the 15-minute. You can see it's clearly a downtrend. It's been in a downtrend for a while, but it's been a huge pullback. And right here, we call this trade right here. So let me go ahead and open this up so everybody can see. So we did get some, we kind of wicked the TP right here. We got the move, and it was almost about 15 pips. This is supposed to have been. Actually, we called the trade from here, my bad. We called it right in the zone right here. Get rid of that. This is where we had called the trade here. So should be 20 pips, right? So we got about 19 pips on that move right there. So look, if you are trading this, the standard rule is that once you in profit, 10 pips up, move your stop loss to entry, and you secure your profit, you secure your entry. 19, 20 pips, again, anybody that's trading with a standard or $5 or $1, it's money right there. So you can definitely take out partial profits and then move your stop loss in the profit. So if you do get a pullback, the market pulls back on you, it just knocks you out. It just take you out, and boom, you got profits for the day, because you can see if you if you were doing, if you weren't doing that, you would have got stopped out. If you would have put your stop loss right here, it's supposed to be a 30 pip stop loss. I had it out of the zone, but the dollar wasn't finished tagging the bottom of that zone ascending channel, and we'll talk about that as well. So you can see price pull back. So we did call EU, we called GU, and I wasn't happy about AU. And those were we went over some crypto. We all should have made some profits, had good results in the crypto world and with Bitcoin yesterday as well. And let's go ahead and look at, I didn't get a chance to put all my stuff up, guys. Let's go ahead and look at the DXY real quick, the US dollar index, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about here. So as you can see, this ascending channel, we were in, probably still in. Okay. There we go. There we go. So price had been consolidating on this low here. There we go. And we've been saying, you know, the price is just going to keep going up until we break out. And it's playing around right now. So price kind of went sideways, and then over the night it went up, and then came down during the day yesterday, and just played around right here. But we've got some big moves on Bitcoin because we call buys on Bitcoin. But we were in that sale thinking that the price would go up and tag this area again, which it took its time. And now we are going back up somewhat a little bit. So we don't know. I don't particular still getting trapped in this zone right here. We can see price still consolidate and still do listening to unless it either does something like that or finally retest and come down. I would love to see it kind of retest and come down because everybody is looking for Bitcoin to make that move. It's out of the weekly bearish bullish flag now. It's out. I've been telling everybody for months and months that October was going to be the month to be ready. And it is not going to call you and give you a phone call and tell you, hey, I'm about to move. You just got to be ready. So it did that. So this is why EU kind of took off to the upside because the dollar just kind of hung around and kept dipping. And with some of the news that happened during the Euro session, you can see that it was pretty positive for the Euro. So it just kept pushing up, pushing up, and pushing up. All right. So that is why EU did what it did. All right. So let's go ahead real quick and take a look at our Bitcoin, and then we'll get set up for some potential moves here at 9:30. Right now, we're in a bullish flag, a little pullback right now. You can see what I was talking about. We've been in this trade since, we call this trade at 65. Now, we've been in the trade since, I'm holding one since August on, I want to try to get you guys on a new broker. I'm going to be promoting a new broker. And all I can say is this broker, don't put all your funds in it, test it. But I'm going to be promoting it, and the description will be below in my YouTube page. But just say no swap fee. So everybody wants to hold a trade. As you can see, I've been holding that trade in the Telegram every time I drop it every now and then once Bitcoin makes another move. Well, that particular broker is the broker with no swap fee. And so I've been holding that, and I've already withdrawn. So I wanted to test. Now they reached out to me, and so I wanted to go ahead and try it. And they told me to put $50 in it. I didn't grew the account 8,000. I didn't grew the account 8,000% already. Not bad from $50. So when people understand financial literacy, I was on a call yesterday. That's not bad at all. That's right. That's like stupid, not bad. I mean, where can your bank grow an account 8,000% even from August? Can they grow your account 8,000%? Can a bank grow your account 8,000%? I don't know. I mean, they only promising you about 8% or 8, depending on what you got it in, 8 to 12 per year if it's a good investment. Come on, talk to me. So I put $50 in that account, and you may say it's not a lot of money, but shoot, that one trade I've been holding since August. No swap fee. And I've been trading, other pairs or other currencies. And I've already tested withdrawal. I got the withdrawal back in less than 24 hours. And then it's KOT forex is a great broker. You got more flexibility to even put your money and treat it as a savings account. As I was sharing with Jonathan, he started doing that, putting some of his profits, just putting in his broker wallet and just leaving it there and building that up. So that's another good way to grow an account to where, okay, I'm building my account, but I'm taking a certain percentage out and I'm just putting it in my wallet. And then when I get it to where I want, boom, withdraw. Because it's no good if you're not going to do something with it. If it's just sitting there and you're trying to grow an account to $1 billion, well, if you don't do nothing with it, there's no feeling. There's no feeling you get with the withdrawal. So you got to have a withdrawal. Called a DOW, day of withdrawal. You got to get it. And so we heard his testimony. He went and bought four brand new tires. 4 brand new tires on his. He's got one of them big old vans. You seen it, right? What is it? What has he got? I think it's from.
I think it's a Chevy or something. I didn't see it fully, but yeah,
It's huge.
it's SUV.
It's an SUV, yeah.
Yeah.
So he said no. He said my checking account didn't pay for it. My broker account paid for it. And I like that's what you want. So we've been in this trade for a while. We've called people been holding from 50. We've got position. That particular one from August is a 50. It's from 50. So when you go to a weekly, all right, and you see the bullish flag I've been talking about. So that's the bullish flag. Now, we've been holding. I've got my low position on leverage trading at 50 down here. I ain't never getting out. My TB is 100K. I believe it's going. My educated / semi guesstimation, can't predict it. I'm looking for 250K before it's all over in 2005. So if you got positions on your exchange account, that's even better. Because we're holding at 24 on our exchanges, depending on what exchange you're using. Okay, as low as 16K for Bitcoin. So we just holding forever. All right, so that particular broker, no swap fee. As of right now, no swap fee. So I'm like, heck yeah, let me try that. And they was like, let me know how you like it. So I like it so far. So we're out of this flag. We're out of this. It took forever. Every candle is a week. So we're out now. And now we're testing the high. Once we break that high, it's gone. we're going into infinity, y'all. You can see on the weekly, we got our nice little cross, and we're headed all the way up here, y'all. So this is going to be really nice to see. All right. So as of right now, I would just say let it pull back. If it's going to pull back far enough, I'd be looking somewhere between 69 and 68 for another entry. So if we get a move like this, okay, catch up with our 50, get our 200 up just a little bit, then I'll definitely be calling this in the Telegram, and we'll be looking for this thing to break, hit our it went TP4, didn't it? Jeez. On that trade, we had TP4. So we're looking for something like that. And that's if the dollar kind of goes up. All right. So this was 10,000 pips. 10,000 pips to TP4 on that trade. Nice, not bad. All right, so really quickly, you can look at we might have a little red. Got a little red so far today. All right. Chainlink is up, Maker is up, Doge is up a little bit more, but for the week, I know we're a little bit more green. Okay, and we talked about this on our last call. Doge is up 21%. But I've been telling people Doge, I know Doge gonna go to $2. I believe it's gonna go to $2. That's not even all-time high. I don't believe. We'll take a look at it. But if they start using Doge for something, well, no, I believe Doge is gonna go. That's ADA I'm talking about. ADA gonna go to $2. ADA gonna go to $2. So if you got ADA, I just found some ADA in Coinbase from last night. Talking, listening to y'all, I went in my Coinbase. I was like, oh, I didn't know I had no ADA in there. I thought I had moved everything out the way. And then for the year, you can see we're pretty green. Pepe is up 725. Everybody on the team should have that. Solana's up. I believe Solana's going to go even further. Guys, make sure you got some Solana. Make sure you got Pepe. Bonk is up 2,000%. MOG. I put that in the Telegram. Floki, I put that in the Telegram. A lot of altcoin season is, I'm like, it's like mounting up. You just say mount up. Okay. Ethereum, I would just say look to get in Ethereum pretty much after the pullback is over and take it to 2,800. All right. I think 2,800 right now. Well, we even got some higher TPs as well, because it is about to break out. So we forgot all about Ethereum. If anybody got in where I told them to get in here at 21, you're up. TP1 is already hit, TP2, TP3, TP4. So I know I feel this is a nice looking W right here. So we're going to get a break, and it's going to take off. So I would go on a lower time frame and see if we could get us an entry. It's happening right now. It's trying to pull up and break that area right there. And once it does, we'll get 28. 28, we'll knock this out. This will turn green. All right, so look at it on maybe the 15-minute, see if you can get you an entry. Let's stay above. As long as price is above our 200 and our 50, we're good. Okay. All right, let's get ready. Let's see what we can find. Let's look at Nas has just been doing his thing. Nas has just been doing this thing. It is riding the wave. I know Jonathan, I don't know, he been riding the wave since here. One of these areas, he's been riding the wave. So if the dollar does start to go up, we're going to see a quick sale. It's probably selling right now. Let's turn and get our signal back on and see if we got a sell signal. It's yeah. Let's look for a pullback and then a quick sell. All right. So this is live here on Breakfast Club. It's already in a sale right now. It's probably up 20 points, which would have been our first TP. Oh, gosh. All that talking I missed. Sorry, y'all. Brian, did you get in? You might have been watching Nas while I was doing all the talking.
Yep, I grabbed a little bit of it. I was trying to get in, get out before
9:30.
9:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we would have started with Nas, let's see, this is 9:15. So beautiful break, retest, come back up, retest, entry is right there. Beautiful, boom, smack the teeth. So if we would have been looking at Nas before we did some of this analysis and going over what we went over, we definitely would have took that trade. It was a beautiful trade, but we do got 9:30. I want to go ahead and pull up the DXY now as well with that. So we got about a little under almost 5 minutes. I would not try to, let's see. Yeah, this is going to probably come up and then we might be able to get it right here too. $15, we are already in the demand zone, but we're pushing. So we may get that pushback. Now, we are in an uptrend. All right. We are in an uptrend. So we got to be mindful of that. All right. So if the dollar starts to push up, which right now is pushing down, so they will catch up. The percentile should push up, retest, push up. Then we may go ahead, it may be a beautiful sell. We may push up first because the pullback is not over. Make sense? So if I put the fib on this, we could be coming, boom, right to my arrow. Okay. We could be coming to that arrow right there, some imbalance over here. So we can come and capture that liquidity over there. So now now it's pulling up exactly what I wanted to do. So this looks like a beautiful semi-short. 500 pip is normal for a 500 pip, which is only 50 points. Okay, right above that order block there. Our first TP is going to be 20 points. especially if price come, we want price to come up, okay? So that should be 20 points. Right? And then, wow, this would have been it would have smacked both of them, smoked both of them. And it doesn't have to come all the way to the 61A as well. That pullback could be over. That's why we want to be mindful that we are in an uptrend. So what we're actually doing is trading the pullback. Make sense? Dang, that was beautiful. So let's take a look at SPX as well, real quick. We got 2 minutes. Keep your eye on NAS. Same thing is happening we've already missed the move here, right there. So, all right. Let's see if we get a pullback, all right? Let's see if we get a pullback up into the zone for SPX and then ultimately come out 10 points. Here we get TP3. Probably won't get it all. Probably won't. All right, here we go. All right, so if we get a pullback and price comes up into the zone, anywhere in this zone, and we see this thing move back out, we are in a sale, ladies and gentlemen. Ah.
It's going.
It's gone.
No, it's pushing back now.
Okay. Oh, we didn't get the pullback, but we did get the continuation. Did anybody jump in there?
That was too risky there.
Yeah, it's too risky. We need a pullback, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're looking for. SPX did the same thing. So we kind of missed the move doing our analysis in the beginning. Well, there we go.
Here we go.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, at least touch our hull. If we touch our EMA, that's going to even be better. So we're waiting to see if we get this push up a little bit higher. I mean, right there is an area of potential. It's a little bit more risky than up here, but that is a nice catch right here. Since I don't know if anybody caught it. I want to see it come all the way up here, but if it's bouncing, kind of like if I would put another line here, right here, this area here, it's staying below there, which is but we are in the demand zone as well. Not that deep. I want to see price come all the way up. Like that. See what this is doing? So this is going to be our entry here. See how we coming out? Coming out. We need that. But we are still above the histogram on the MACD. So we still have to be mindful that we are in an uptrend, because things are changing. If price gets back in the zone and pops up out of here, we will adjust, because I know I'm in an uptrend for the market move. But right now, just for the opening bell, that's what we're looking for. If we would have caught that thing there, that would have been beautiful. It keeps bouncing off on 200 there. So not quite where I want it to be, but it's been definitely, you could have grabbed some if anybody did. That was a 20-point move. I wanted to come up a little bit higher into the zone, and we don't want to sell low, we want to sell high. So it's why it's a lot riskier here than it would be either here or here. And it's gone. I don't know if anybody got it, but it's trying to break this. And if it does, I'll give me a TP2. A TP3, my bad. It just smacked TP2. There it goes. Yeesh. Woo! Didn't want to give us what we wanted. Did anybody? Did you take it when it went back up?
No, I didn't touch it.
Goes back to that TP before
There
you
we
know
go,
it.
but that is a perfect sell. So that went up. Did you see it? It was green. It came all the way up. Boom, smack and smack down. TP1 smash. So if we would have got an SPX, perfect. That's what we were looking for. Green candle all the way back up. Hit that zone and come on out of there. So that was at least a TP1 for SPX. Now it was a little bit too low. We just didn't want to get in it right there. We should have already been in it if we would have looked at it before. Now what I want to do is go on to a higher time frame. And I want to look at this. As you can see, so this is a good area here for a bounce, for this correction to be over, and then boom, keep going back up. So we'll see if that happens. We'll be looking for that. That's the area right here, anywhere between the 50 and the 61. That would be a nice bullish flag to be over. We are in the demands. We started to make haze. So, see how far they can clear out. And then we could catch the bounce. We could catch the bounce. If it get to my blue line, I'm going to be wanting to catch the bounce. So it's a beautiful sell trade. We did have the right mindset. We did have the right structure, analysis, technical analysis. Everything was correct. The SPX trade was a good trade to take. It came up. That would have been your entry. You would hit 10 points. That would have been 100 pips. That'd have been a nice trade to take. Okay. Beautiful. I want to see Nas come back down. We look at 9:45. We got news at 10 o'clock, no 9:45 news. So a little nice bounce right there. This is a nice bounce. I can play the bounce. It's bouncing right on the 50. I like this line right here. Sometimes they come through and create more lows, make a lower low, but this bounce is perfect. So both ways were 20 points. 20-point move is 20, 40, 60, 600 pips. SPX is gone. So it was great, great call. Let's take a look at the did you get an SPX? Yep, that was good. That was perfect. Nas wasn't perfect, but that was perfect. That was perfect. I could have put that in the chat. Didn't have enough time. That was perfect. Wow. You said it live here on the Breakfast Club. Make sure you have any questions. You got everything in the description below. Look out our academy. Check out some of the brokers we're using. We're doing live trading on Wednesdays and Thursdays at Breakfast Club, crypto analysis. Check out our videos. Make sure that you subscribe. Turn your notification bell on as well. You see our trades are playing out. Nas didn't give us an entry the way we wanted it, but we're going to be looking for a nice little buy. Soon as it touches my blue line, I'm gonna be in for a buy. You could be getting in for a buy kind of almost like right now. But I want to get in. Bitcoin is pulling back too, so keep an eye on where I tell you Bitcoin to pull back. And we will see you guys on YouTube tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. Woo! Okay, here we go, guys. We're getting there. Let's see. So it smacked all our TPs. SPX is about to hit TP2. Nobody grab SPX. Y'all just Nas traders, aren't you?
Nas my thing, but I didn't get in it. I was going to, but I didn't.
Okay, here comes the breakthrough. We still got 4 minutes. So as I said, creating a new low. Okay. It's almost touching. Yeah, I'm in. Go back to my 61. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. Get out of there. There we go. There we go. Boom. Out. Made a little bit, not quite, but I believe it's gonna come all the way back up to that 61. You in profit good now. There we go.
Yeah, I'm in profit on it.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. Get out of here. Don't back up there. There we go. So everybody should be in profit right now. Boom. Hit that 61. Take your profit at 61. Yep. Take it, right? You can take it. Good. Good. Live. Boom. I want y'all to still see that. Live. Live. Boom. There it is. TP smash for the bounce. TP smash for the bounce. Let's go. You get it? Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Perfect. Had a 400 pip stop loss. Boom. You in the money now. You really in the money now. Nice. Good. So yeah, you out on that bounce. Just gonna get that bounce out of the way. Same thing with SPX. We could have played that bounce. It didn't get quite to my line, but this is a kind of another little confirmation that I use. And you can see it's not at 20, it's at 10. So they be smashing just like a falling knife. You can't get in front of a freight train and expect for it to stop. It's got to lose all its steam. And it loses steam once it gets past 20, it starts to lose a lot of steam. Okay, so kind of remember that on you. If you do got an RSI, if you're using an RSI, you gonna hear the standard is 2080 or 2070. I like to go deeper than that. Why? Because I know they like to make new lows and new highs. So when they do that, you know, they, whether they're in the supply or demand zone, they making a new low or a new high, it's gonna hit my line because my lines are set up for new lows and new highs. So it's gonna lose, they lose this. It makes sense. It just kind of made sense to me when I think about it that way. So we missed the sell, but we caught the bounce. We caught the bounce perfect. It was more than 20 points for our first TP. For Nas would have been 20 points. We got 40. We got over 40. You got a report? Bounce did pretty good, Brian?
Yes, sir.
We'll get it one way. We don't get it one way, we'll get it the other way.
Yeah.
Perfect call, though, for SPX. A great sell call. Live. If anybody saw that live and got it live, good job. So I wanted to, and I couldn't get it off live. I was trying to, like, this new setup with Zoom. I'm not on Restream today. I don't know how to turn the live off. So y'all got to see that bounce. So let's see if the Bitcoin did bounce. It didn't go quite to where I wanted to go, but must have been on like I did that on a higher time frame, didn't I? Woo! So what we need to do now is wait for it to get back above 71,800. If it gets above 71,800 on the 30-minute and closes, I'm going to take a position right here and take it here. So that would be 71,800. Just say 71,900. If it gets back above here, we'll be back above our 50. But right now it's in this zone, so we could see it even come back down there and touch this wick here. It just captured that wick here. We got a wick right here, so let's see if it gets back up there, because right now nothing's stopping the motor. The engine is on Bitcoin. So if it gets back above and breaks back above this zone and closes, it breaks, impulse, next candle comes back down and tests this, and we get the bounce, I'm in. Okay, so I'm in at the 71,900, 71,900. And at 500 pips, move up your stop loss, and we'll look for 73,900, which is, that's what we're getting. That's almost 2,000 pips. So that'll be a nice move right there, okay? So you guys are seeing it on live or recorded. Hopefully around this time, almost 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here Wednesday, we calling a Bitcoin trade is pushing back up. We want to get that. We want to see this happen right here. Boom. We want that. So it's a trade within a trade. We scaling in here. Okay, so we got 8 minutes. This candle closes back above there. That new candle goes in. Okay, it's probably going to push up, and then it's going to come back down. Boom. And when it closes, that's our entry. Look for it on the 15-minute. Man, I'm Dr. Kelsey. Hopefully y'all got something. Hopefully you got something. And then we got Nas. Looks like we're going to get Bitcoin. I don't know if anybody got the SPX trade. I didn't drop that in the. I usually don't have time. Sometimes I do to drop a trade that we're doing live in the Telegram, sometimes I do. This time I didn't have time to drop SPX in there. That would have been a perfect trade. Bitcoin is pushing back up. So let's look for this potential long, just a little scalp. Okay. Just a little scalp. It's almost 3-to-1 risk ratio. It's going up. We got 8 minutes. This candle closes above there. This green candle closes back above there. My hull is going to turn green once it passes. And then we'll look for a buy signal. And our side's crossing back over a signal line. We are all uptrend. So looking good. We got some volume coming in. So looking good for a potential buy. I almost want to take the position right now. I almost want to take the position right now. So we're looking for that. That is the confirmation signal line on the 30-minute confirmation. 15-minute. We need this candle to get back above there. Okay. So we almost got enough confirmation to get this, to get in this trade, just to scale in. Now, if you're still holding from the bottom, great, keep holding that trade, and we'll have add another position right here. All right. We'll see what happens. Take a quick look at the DXY. Look at Nas. Nas is just a beautiful trade, both ways. Both ways. So that's done. We caught it. At least we caught that. What did I say? I'm gonna take a look at the DXY. So yeah, look at the DXY. It's pushing back out of our ascending channel. And that's a good thing for buys for Bitcoin. So what we need, something like this candle to close, come up and touch below. Even if it goes in but closes below, then we're going to see it come down in here. All right. Which will continue to take our major pairs up. Those that are going against the US dollar, Bitcoin as well. Okay. And that would be 500 pips, move up, stop loss, take partial profits, take it up to 73,900. All right, guys, any questions? Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, sounds good. Well, we caught the bounce. We caught SPX. We wanted to get in Nas, but it was a nice drop, but that's where your patience come in and your discipline. So if it doesn't play the way you want, you don't chase the market, you just position yourself to get the next one, live to trade another day. All right, same time tomorrow, 8:45. Keep an eye on your trades. Anything change, I'll drop it in the community. Guys on YouTube, anything you want to get questions on, look at our description below on our academy, on our Telegram community. Anybody that's sharing Breakfast Club on their social media, get back with them about the academy, get back with them on how you can turn your cell phone into an ATM. All right, take care, and I will see you guys later.
All right, thank you, Doc.
All right.